Hey, it's Aaron, the home for Mobile Reviews A.ca and Monty from Mobile Reviews A.ca. And today I'm going to do a review, and he's going to do a review of the Spigen Liquid Crystal, the Spigen Thin Fit, as well as the Wallet S, or I call this the Thin Fit on steroids. These three cases are the only ones that I have of Spigen's that aren't drop rated, and one of these three is my favorite case for the S7 Edge. The Liquid Crystal is a slim and soft case. Yes, Spigen describes the case as soft, but it does do a great job of showcasing the great design of the S7 and S7 Edge. The Thin Fit is basically a thin case that snaps to the back of the S7s, and the Wallet S is a thin fit that's been fitted with a leather wallet. None of these cases are officially drop rated, though the wallet could probably take a beating. If you're a clumsy person, I'd probably stay away from both these cases and take a look at some of Spigen's tougher cases like the Tough and Slim Armors. Now, based on my time with these three cases, I've given the Thin Fit a score 3 A's out of 5 and the Liquid Crystal 3.4 A's out of 5. Lack of protection on these cases really hurt their rating, and it makes me a little sad because I love using my S7 Edge with the Thin Fit. The Wallet S got a score 3.6, and despite being massive, the additional functionality that the case brings to your device is quite nice. If you're wondering about other Spigen cases I've reviewed for the S7 or the iPhone, you could try to find them on my channel or go to my website and search for them there. Links are in the I or the description section below. Real usage, real reviews. Mobile Reviews A.ca. At Mobile Reviews A.ca, I base all my reviews on actual usage, and Monty growls at things. With these cases that aren't drop rated, I generally baby the devices and use them gently, with latex gloves on, and a bike helmet, and bubble wrap. Actually, I don't do any of that stuff. I just use them like any other case that I have in my arsenal. Why would I describe my case collection as an arsenal? That's weird. The Liquid Crystal is a thin piece of plastic, but makes the S7 very, very grippy. The case is so thin that it doesn't add much bulk to the S7, though the transparency of the case will show a little bit of fingerprinting, but not to the extent of other clear back cases such as the Crystal Shell and Ultra Hybrid. When it comes to protection, the edges of the Liquid Crystal are a tad shallower than other cases, so a screen protector is definitely recommended. I feel that the edges on the case aren't rigid enough to keep dust debris, so taking your S7 out of the case occasionally and cleaning it is recommended. The handling of the S7 inside the Liquid Crystal is great. I had no issues with the S7 inside the case and even gave the case bonus marks because of its grippiness. Onto the Thin Fit, which is one of my favorite Spigen cases for the S7, despite being one of the lowest rated cases almost ever. On the edge, it's about as thick and bulky as the Liquid Crystal, but you're going to notice it less on the S7 because the case doesn't cover the top or bottom of the device. I did run into an oddity with the build quality of the Thin Fit, and this applies to the Slim and Tough Armor. Spigen again sent me different sized Thin Fits that had different coatings. If you had a choice, or you could figure out which one is which, go with the soft rubber coating. I'm quite fond of the soft rubber coating versions, though fingerprints do show up a little bit more. And they seem, my observation is that they go with the darker versions of the cases. I have this light green case for the S7 Edge, and it's quite slick, and I don't like that. When it comes to protection, the Thin Fit is about as protective as a piece of wet tissue paper. On the S7, the case exposes the top and bottoms of the screen. On the S7 Edge, there are small cutouts on the case that expose the corners a little bit. For me personally, I'm quite good with my devices, so I can kind of live with this lack of protection, but you may not. Access to the device in the Thin Fit is top-notch, though it's not as grippy as the Liquid Crystal. When it comes to wallet cases, the Wallet S has a higher capacity than the Tech 21 Evo wallet and the OtterBox Strata. Now, for my usage, you could probably fit 45, maybe 6 cards and cash before the magnetic latch has trouble closing. The S7 actually sits in a Thin Fit, so it's not going anywhere if you drop the wallet by accident. One-handing the Wallet S is a little weird, as the case will snap together, well, reverse snap together, which is nice, but my fingers don't really know what to do with the magnetic latch. It just kind of hangs out. The Wallet S also functions as a kickstand, which is nice. So this is just a very versatile case, and the only drawback for the Wallet S is its massive size. So that's all I got for these cases. Monty, what do you think? Yeah? No? He has no opinion about him whatsoever. How about this one? This one smells funny. No? Don't care. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you're planning on getting one of the cases that I review, consider going through my website, as well. Spigen did give me these cases to review, but they didn't pay for any of the time, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the differences between all these cases. So support me by getting the cases through my website. Questions, leave them down there, comment section. You can find me on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm Aaron the Ho. That's all I got.